Hello everyone, it's your old pal Tuna here and welcome back to another video. I am stealth filming here at the Vancouver International Airport as I am headed to Calgary now for OTAFEST this weekend. I am super excited. I've never been to Calgary before. I am going to have tonight to set up for the show and relax and enjoy, and then we are getting into 3 very full, very busy days of vending at the anime convention. So I don't do a lot of anime shows. I think the last one I did would have been Haramatsuri here in Vancouver, but the last big one I did was also in Alberta in Edmonton, which was Anime-thon last year. So we will talk soon, get into the nitty-gritty of all my thoughts, feelings, all that jazz, but for now, let's get to Calgary. I don't know if I'm just getting better at this or something, but that felt like the breeziest setup of my life. I also feel that the fact that it is very air conditioned in here is helping quite a bit. So this table is actually an 8-foot table, which is a Artist Alley exhibitor's dream. Those extra 2 feet go the extra mile. It basically means that instead of bringing my backdrop to hang my tote bags on, they can fit comfortably on the table, which is better for customer interaction, at least according to my statistics so far. I have 3 gripes, 3 things that I did wrong. The first thing is that I am missing some of the prints that I definitely grabbed to put in my bag, but they were not in my bag, so no clue where those ended up. I also failed to print a better tote bag sign, which I meant to do, as well as printing a sign for Cat Safari, and I got some more copies of The Witching Hours, which is an anthology that I have a comic in. And then the last thing is, one of the things to keep in mind when you're traveling for conventions is that your luggage is going to be manhandled to hell and back, and 2 damages occurred while I was traveling. The first one, you can probably barely see it there, but there's like a strike through smear on the new beautiful sticker boards. Very unfortunate. Glad I did not pay $40 to get those printed after all. And then over here on the pin board, again, kind of hard to see, but one of the pins, they're not taped down and it fell off and it like re-punctured into this is foam board on my info sign here. So very small problems. Honestly, of all the things I could have messed up and forgotten, this is the best case scenario. We are now behind the table. I will also say, look at what 8 feet can do back here. I'm gonna be able to have all of my merchandise at arm's reach. I've got my packing stuff for my packing station, prints, my stickers, my pins, and then the stickers to restock and business cards, which is going to be kind of annoying because I'm actually like in the middle of a group of like 6 tables, so I'm gonna have to go around everybody every time I need to do that. No biggie. I've got a really good feeling about this. I've already bumped into a couple of people that I know, including the people who picked me up from the airport, who you know, Laura from Frog Tree, my resident Alberta friend. She is here with her partner doing Frog Tree. We'll check in with them later because we're staying together, so they'll probably make a cheeky little appearance. That's it for now. It can't be later than 5 o'clock right now, so I am, maybe a little after 5 actually, I am gonna go wander around downtown, see if anything's open. 5's kind of like that time, but it'd be nice to be able to experience Calgary a little bit before I'm locked in this convention hall for 3 days. I never had an inferiority complex before today. This isn't even a very big convention. The Artist Alley is relatively small. There's only a handful of vendors, and I'm walking around and I'm like, my booth is like, I don't have enough stuff. I don't have enough like variety of cool stuff. I feel very grassroots compared to some of the level that these people are operating on. But it's not a day for comparison. That is one thing I really want to remind you guys. I suffer from it as well, comparing what I do to what other people do, especially in a scenario like this where people are selling a lot of fan art versus original content, which can be a little bit more challenging to sell to people, in my opinion. But like, don't listen to me. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to any of these guys. And I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna try my best to stay out of my head and just enjoy the show. Just a quick noon check-in. It's been 2 hours since we opened and things are great. I can't believe how many people showed up. I guess I haven't been to a big con, like a big anime con, in a while. It's already packed. I'm expecting it to be busy pretty much all day. Sales have been totally fine. And would you believe, Ask Me About My Cat tote bag is having her day. We've already sold 2 of those, so hopefully that will continue. I'm beginning to worry I did not bring enough tote bags. Literally, story of my life. I'm not very good at my job, what can I say? I also forgot my tripod at home, so yeah, this is a bit janky. We'll try and get some more like interacting footage tomorrow, but we'll do what we can today. Surprise, surprise, it's me again checking in. It's just about 3 o'clock now. The last like hour to 2 hours have been really slow. It was pretty busy up until then. A lot of people are coming by and like looking and taking cards and like saying, you know, I'm gonna come back, and that's not usually true, but my fingers are crossed that they will in fact return. I have had some great conversations with people who know my work or who are new to my work, so definitely a really nice day so far. I am so tired, I actually can barely function now. Don't know why. Hopefully everything is fine. I'm going to get through the next 4 hours. We're over halfway through the day. Gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. Hi there. Hello.
5 minutes. You know the deal. Figure it out.
See if I can get away with this without embarrassing myself in front of some strangers. All right, it is the end of day 1. I had a delicious dinner. I watched part of the game in a sports bar, but there were a lot of Oilers fans there and I was getting a little nervous. And I'm also so unbelievably wiped, ready for a full night's sleep. But today went pretty well. It was like really busy for foot traffic, but not super busy for sales. I have definitely made back my cost, roughly. I haven't really done the math, but I'm pretty sure that I did. And yeah, so the rest of the weekend is going to be nothing but good vibes. I'm hoping for an extremely, extremely full night of sleep tonight, but I will let you guys know a little bit more about the fun stuff that happened when I get a chance. Good morning, everyone. I am so sad this morning because I totally spaced, pun intended, on the fact that the aurora was supposed to be visible from Canada last night, and I slept and watched Seinfeld instead. What was I thinking? Anyway, it is day 2 of the con now. I am just headed in after breakfast. I have more pastries for lunch. I have lots of snacks, so hopefully that should tide me over until the end of the day. Right now I'm not on track to make as much as I was hoping, and given that this is an away show versus like a home show, I'm really only making as much as I would make at a home show. And when you do the math, this is way more expensive, so yeah. Trying to stay positive and remember what we talked about yesterday, which is that comparison is the thief of joy, and we're not gonna compare ourselves to how well other people may or may not be doing. We're just gonna focus on what we are grateful for. One of those things being so many of you guys who are coming up and telling me that you watch my videos. It's like, I don't know, it's really humbling and special. And thank you for being here, because otherwise I would just be talking to myself walking down the street with a bunch of people looking at me. As I do some light restocking, I thought I would let you guys know which ones were the most popular yesterday. Definitely the murder mystery theme, that one was super popular. The Kitty Coven, of course, always a big hit. Same with the Meowsterpiece. Really not very many of the single stickers, which I mean maybe makes sense because there's like a zillion stickers for sale here. Only a handful of books, and one thing that I learned is that, so Cat Safari, Beginner's Guide to Cat Safari, it's all about making friends with cats in your neighborhood. Turns out Calgary is one of the only places in Canada that has laws against free roaming cats, which for the record I am all for. I know that free roaming cats are bad for the environment, but if they're gonna free roam, I'm gonna take advantage of them in the form of Cat Safari. But anyway, I had Cat Safari down here for preview, but once I learned that, I was like, well, might as well swap it out for Sketchy, because people are not gonna resonate with Cat Safari here. A couple of graphic novels, and then guess who had their time in the limelight finally? Asked me about my cat tote bag. I think before yesterday I had maybe sold 3 tops, and then yesterday I sold I think about 5. Really loving the DIY keychain attachment. I think people really resonate with that. And then as you can see on my display, a lot of people like pointing, laughing, enjoying what it is that I do, noticing me, but didn't really turn into sales. So hopefully today, Saturday, gonna be a little bit busier. Like sometimes I need a little perspective that even when I'm not doing as well as I could be doing, it doesn't mean that I'm not still doing well. And I actually, here, let me just look at you for a sec. I actually was watching a YouTube video by a creator named Kiana Doherty, who I really enjoy, and she's been doing a lot of stuff with regards to behavior change and things like that. And the video was all about feeling pride, and she was talking about how scientifically, if you allow yourself to feel proud of yourself, it actually acts as motivation to continue to succeed. I've never really thought about that before, and I've always felt a lot of shame for feeling pride. So maybe that's a little lesson we can tack on to this video in terms of all of the lessons that we are learning. Cut ourselves a little bit of slack maybe, you know, and just enjoy the moment. Hi, how are you? Yeah, absolutely. Would you like it rolled up or will you use it now? Rolled up? Perfect. Thank you so much. That's actually the secret code to get a free sticker. And I'm filming the OTAFEST vlog this weekend, so you can keep an eye out for that.
I like the way you talk, your voice is so...
Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. How are you? Excellent. You look so beautiful.
Thank you so much, you too.
Oh, thanks.
I love your hair.
Oh, I love your wig. Did you style it yourself?
I did.
Yeah, a lot of detail. I love it.
It took a while. Have a business card?
Absolutely. I've got, yep, you can grab one there. Thank you.
Yeah. I love business cards.
Start your collection.
I've dedicated a whole, yeah.
I love that, because a lot of people will just take them and then throw them away at the end of the day, so you're appreciating them.
It's like free art. Yeah.
You're welcome to take a look at the books. Feel free to handle them. This one's a collection of sketches from 2022. That was my bag. Go for it.
Have a good day.
You too. Enjoy the show. Tuxedo, you got it. I'll just get it all packaged up for you. And do you want to do cash or card today? Yeah, no problem. And you need a little bag as well? Just some tax on there, so $15.75. You can tap the top. Right. Printed or sent receipt at all? Hope they like it. Take care. It's me! Yes, it's my sketchbook collection, so it's personal. Oh, thank you so much. Hi. Yes. Yes.
Everybody's lesson here. Yeah. My friend.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. How did you get out of there so fast?
I have these.
Yeah.
So like this one?
Yeah.
And then there's the little black cat, like it's like sitting.
The tuxedo cat?
Yeah. with,
Yes.
Like the big eyes.
That's the one?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you want a little bag for them?
We should be okay, but thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I booked the cat cafe for the end of the day today so I can go relax and pet some cats.
That's children in therapy.
Amen to that. Feel welcome to take a look. This one's a comic anthology, a bunch of short stories about witchcraft, all by women and non-binary creators over in BC.
And the superstitious sticker.
Superstitious! Would you like a little bag for it today?
It's okay. We put a big one. Sure.
And cash or card? Okay, great. $5 on the nose then, please. Business card as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome to take a look at everything. I've illustrated the 2 graphic novels. I have some zines, and then this is a comic anthology. Is that an anime con, maybe, or are you from Edmonton or from? Okay. Worth coming down then for awesome.
Can I also get a I visited Earth and all I got was anxiety?
You totally can. Do you want a little bag for them now? Yeah.
Are you just drawing as you're sitting?
Yes, so whenever I travel, I do little travel journals about my trip, and yeah, doodling as I'm. But it's starting to pick up a little bit, so yeah, it's good too. 21 with tax, Vancouver. And I did anime-thon. See? Oh no. I did anime-thon last year, but this is my first time in Calgary, so.
Thank you.
Enjoy your purchase. Have a great weekend. Awesome.
Dear OTAFEST attendees, I hope you are well. I am well, thanks for asking. I bring news from the frontier. They say that the exhibitor hall is, I was expecting this to take a minute. The exhibitor hall will be closed in less than a minute. I'm gonna keep talking. I didn't think this through. Oh no. The crops are not growing well out in the countryside. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. The exhibitor hall is now closed. Please finalize all of your purchases. And please make your way to the exit of the exhibitor hall. Be sure to donate to our charity, Mamas for Mamas, on your way out. You'll see a donation box. Put your loose change in it. It'll make a difference, I promise. Yippee!
Yeah, I mean, they're cats. Queen. Hello, darling. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, good one. Yeah. Oh, you can enjoy that. You earned that. Hi, you guys. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Let me just have a little jump. You're so tiny, little babies.
Ooh. Oh, that one's more exciting than mine.
You sniffed that one enough.
That's why people don't ask you why cats.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're like, can I talk about my cat? Can I show you pictures of my cat? I also got they do these collector ones.
You most definitely are. You most definitely are. Yeah.
You gonna roll it up or just as is? For you. Thank you. And I have business cards on the end if you'd like to take this one. Thank you so much. All right, we did it. Thank you guys so much. There's a lot to choose from. So.
Too many. I was like, oh, I have to follow you. I'm like, wait a second.
Are you already following?
Yeah.
That means you get a free sticker.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. And yeah. Oh, are you?
Yeah. She actually introduced me.
Oh my God, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I keep the bonus stickers just as a thank you for supporting me. So yeah, it'll be 30 for the 4 of them. Thank you, and I can make you some change.
I love your hair.
Doing like a little aesthetic thing, matching the booth a bit, you know? Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I didn't know I had supporters in Calgary, so like it's been really nice to meet everyone this weekend. Yeah. Thank you. It's nice to meet you guys. Enjoy the rest of the con. This is probably the most energy I've had all
Ladies
weekend.
and gentlemen, it's over! Boo! What do you mean, boo? Boo! Everybody, thank you again for coming to OTAFEST 2024. It's been a slice. It's your boy David. We're signing out. Oh yeah, if you're still hungry, go to convenience. Lots of food there. Go, go, go.
Hello guys. I hope you appreciate how needlessly extra I'm being right now. I went out to an appointment this afternoon and the guy was like, so do you always wear a shirt that's half and half? And I'm like, could you imagine if I did? Anyway, I just wanted to catch up with you guys now that the OTAFEST vlog is over. There is a lot going on, so I'm gonna keep this as brief as possible. I really enjoyed my time at OTAFEST, and I think there were 2 things that made it feel particularly special. The first thing being that so many of the vendors who were there are also from Vancouver. I mean, I kept saying it was 50%. That might be a little on the high end of reality, but that's the way that it felt. Like, just at my aisle that I was positioned in, 3 of the other tables there were people that I knew from Vancouver, and it makes such a big difference to be next to people who are friendly, who are friends, people who can watch your table when you go to the bathroom, people who you have something in common with, and you can compare local shows to Vancouver and be like, how's OTAFEST compared to, the shows we do back home? Are you making back your money that we all spent a lot of to get to Calgary? The other thing being that this is a community-run event. It's a charity event. They're raising money for, I think it was some sort of mom-related charity. I can't remember, I'm sorry. But it was on Mother's Day weekend, so they had chosen that. Last year it was a cat charity, love that. And because it's charity driven and community run, it is just, you know, the people who are there are so interested in having a good event and making sure that everyone at the event is having a good time. Somehow the bar is so low that that's exceptional. There were volunteers walking around all day, checking in, eye contact, you good, you need anything? I would say OTAFEST was definitely up there with one of the more enjoyable experiences that I had. I highly recommend it to any Canadians who may be interested, especially if you are already in Alberta and it's not too far of a trip for you. From a business standpoint, I don't know if it was like the greatest experience. It's hard to say because maybe my expectations are too high. It really reminds me of last year. I did the Anime-thon vlog that you may or may not remember. And my experience at that con was not nearly as positive as my experience at this con, but the way that the sales felt was the same. Which is to say, sales were a little bit slow, and I do have to believe that the people who are hawking anime fan art merchandise were probably making a lot more than I was. I had wanted to make more money at this event than I did at Anime-thon last year, which didn't really turn out. I ended up making about the same amount, I think, with about 75% of sales being on card and 25% of sales being with cash. I cannot stress enough, please get a card reader if you're going to do conventions of any sort. One of the reasons why I was focusing a little bit more on the business side is that I actually made the decision to go to OTAFEST instead of going to another event, which is in Toronto, which is called TCAF, the Toronto Comic Arts Festival. And next week, you guys are gonna see the footage for VanCap, which is the Vancouver Comic Arts Festival. And all of the comic arts festivals in Canada seem to take place like back-to-back weekends in May. I was accepted into TCAF as well, but it's way more expensive to fly to Toronto. And they were only offering me a 3-foot table space. And if you remember, the table space here at OTAFEST was 8 feet. So yeah, definitely would be difficult for me to cram everything into that 3-foot space. Probably would not end up bringing any tote bags, anything like that. And I've done TCAF twice before. This was like in the pre-pandemic days though. So I don't know if the data from those are even relevant to the type of merchandise that I make and sell now, but I don't remember making, like, I was breaking even basically on my expenses to go there. So that's why I made the decision. I thought, hey, you know, if conventions is going to be a big part of my income for this year, I should probably focus on the ones that I feel are going to be the most profitable. And now I'm going to wonder, like, maybe TCAF would have been the better decision to make. It definitely would have been good for networking, but you know, no regrets. And I'm just going to have to live with the decision that I made and use that information moving forward into next year if there is another scheduling conflict, decide which show is worth going to more. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in any of the other clips. I've only half edited the video so far, but the most amazing thing about this weekend is that my Ask Me About My Cat tote bags, which I put into my catalog at the beginning of this year, I have brought them to, I believe, all of the events that I have done so far, and I have sold like 3 of them. The reason that I made the tote bag in the first place was because I had buttons that I had made about 30 or 40 of them for one event last December, and I sold out. They were so popular, and I thought, well, okay, this is a design that's worth investing into a larger item. And when no one was buying them, I was like, well, okay, I guess the cat people just like, I missed the mark on that one, but I think I brought 9 with me, including my display copy, and I sold all of those and did 2 pre-orders to ship out when I got home. Side note, don't do that if you live in Canada because shipping is so expensive that I don't think I made much profit on those 2 sales. Not that it matters. I just want my customers to be happy and to get the items that they like. Yeah, a lot of people were excited about that, and I'm just really glad that, you know, like, I put my heart into everything that I design. Like, this is very much me, my creative soul being injected into these products, and so when people connect with them, it makes me really happy. It makes me feel, you know, like I did something right, like I made something good, a little pat on the head type thing. I have a lot going on in the next few days. It's gonna be VanCap this weekend when you see this, so if you are in Vancouver and you're literally watching this when it comes out on May 19th, 2024, come find me at the Yellowtown Roundhouse from 10 to 5. It's going to be one of my only Vancouver shows until the fall. And before we call it quits, real quick shout out to all of these beautiful people who are supporting me over on Patreon in my snack pack. These are the people who are making these videos come out week after week. They are affording me the time to sit down, to edit, and in exchange, they get all kinds of fun stuff. There's behind the scenes content, extra posts, podcasts, newsletters, occasionally videos, digital downloads, and then if you're feeling extra spicy, you can go to one of the higher tiers, grab yourself some mailable rewards, which are sticker sheets. This month we are doing a Ghoul School theme. And you will get one of these 2 sticker sheets featuring some characters you might recognize. I don't do a lot of fan-based stuff, almost none at all, but I am so obsessed with Monster High right now, so I wanted to honor that in this Lunchbox subscription cycle. And if you want to subscribe to an even higher tier, you are able to grab a mixed bag of items that have yet to be announced. But I know we can't support every creator we love online, so I just wanted to thank you for making it to the end of this video. Please like, please subscribe, please tell your friends how great and fun it is to watch my stuff. Stay sparkly, don't let the cruel world dull your shine, and I will see you next time. Bye.